I moved out after my flatmate accused me of having an odor problem, insulted my family, and started slamming doors in anger, but I just bought a house and left her craziness behind. Posted by you/please.tlami. I share a flat with 2 other flatmates, one of whom is someone I consider a friend. We keep our bathroom windows open 24/7 year-round in order to keep us dry and reduce mold. Recently, my friend asked me a couple times to leave the bathroom door open as well. It's been winter the last few months, and temperatures are often around 4 degrees Celsius or 39 degrees Fahrenheit, so I said I prefer not to as it makes the rest of the house cold. A few weeks ago, she messaged me in the morning after I had used the bathroom to get ready, telling me to leave the bathroom door open after using it as the smell was so bad. All I do in the morning is pee, brush my teeth, and apply makeup. I already have deodorant on as I shower at night. She says that morning she had to turn on the fan, leave the door open, and exit the bathroom because she couldn't stand it. She also said she has noticed a bad smell coming from my bedroom the last few months when my door's open. I was completely taken aback. I have perfectly normal hygiene habits. I contacted family and friends I had recently stayed with, and everyone confirmed that I had no bad smell. My sister came to the house and confirmed that my room did not smell bad, nor did the bathroom after I used it. A couple close workmates also said I had no smell. My other flatmate also said there was no smell in my room. When my flatmate messaged me, she suggested I see a doctor for this supposed odor problem. I took the accusation very politely, despite feeling pretty anxious and embarrassed. I didn't get mad at her, etc., but for reassurance, I got checked out by both a doctor and a nurse. Both confirmed I was 100% fine and had no bad odors anywhere. I told my flatmate all this, saying that it had been confirmed that there was no odor issue. I mentioned how strange it is that she may be smelling something and suggested that COVID may have affected her sense of smell, so maybe she should see a doctor for that. I didn't see her for a few days after. But when she got back, she dashed over to me and said angrily, "So what am I meant to tell the doctor?" I was taken aback and answered, "Sorry, what?" She snapped aggressively, "What am I meant to tell the doctor? You said I needed to see a doctor about my nose." I was completely surprised, so I just kind of shrugged and said, "I don't know." She snapped, "Well, you said I needed to see someone about my nose. I can't believe you said that. That's so rude. I can't believe you said that. That's a horrible thing to say. I'm so mad at you right now." She stormed away and slammed the door. She accused me of stinking, and I've established that I didn't, hence my genuine thought that COVID may have affected her sense of smell. Am I in the wrong here? Update 1. Sadly, the situation with my flatmate never got better. It worsened over time. I was reluctant to move as I was saving for a house deposit and didn't want the hassle of moving multiple times. My crazy flatmate continued to maintain that I had an odor issue, but could tell me exactly what, and every person in my life continued to reassure me there was no such issue. She escalated to slamming doors whenever our other flatmate was not home to show her annoyance. She also started to verbally attack me about it, yelling at me increasingly frequently. Again, it's only when we were alone in the house. She started to find other things to nitpick about, and she just generally made it a very tense and unpleasant living environment for me. When she wasn't slamming doors or yelling, we otherwise completely ignored one another. Her behavior is very bizarre and increasingly unhinged, although she was still normal and pleasant with everyone else. Anyway, in December 2023, I got pre-approved by the bank to start looking for a house, and then I spent nearly 4 weeks away visiting family over Christmas and New Year. When I got back in mid-January, I started looking for a house to buy. However, when I got home, our other flatmate was traveling overseas. This seemed to embolden my crazy flatmate, and she got even worse. She yelled insults about me and or my family daily. The tipping point for me was when I was leaving the house for work one morning, which was about a week after I had been back home. While I was locking the front door, she ran past and slammed her fist on the door from the inside after yelling at me from upstairs. This show of violence indicated to me that she appeared to be escalating, and I no longer felt safe. My sister and brother-in-law, who live nearby, very kindly offered for me to move in with them while I continued to search for a house. And after that incident, I accepted their offer. So, I have now moved out and have ended all contact with her. It's a huge relief, though a part of me is still sad that our friendship has ended. I have known her for over a decade. We've even traveled together. I have just bought a house and can move in 2 weeks. I live in a pretty high cost of living city, so buying on my own has left me pretty chuffed. The silver lining is that all her craziness really kicked me into gear to buy a home, and I always try to be glass half full, so it's nice to end this saga on a good note.